for children. Residues like ashes floating through space discolored the air of the breath in pernicious celebrity to recount the historic problem of exhaust and the recently objectionable theft of a passenger car that had been readied as a transport to the hospital. Watching from the bridge across the sand and ice, a terrific auction could be heard, resolute to sell that which could not be owned. It was like a northern island, but rather than presenting a place for all to live, it represented the crowd of citizens, helpless, who needed the care of a noteworthy facility. Stunned to hear that a surgeon had felt so hopeless as to terminate his own existence, the admiration of bystanders was revoked. They feared. It was thought to face daily efforts aimed cleverly at obtaining money not belonging in such skillful hands, and the share of property was never subsequently tendered. The sight of all eyes seemed to be going blank. Complete silence was a lame effort at communication, yet it was said to be a joke that misfortune might befall a medical facility or the people it served. Some pack of frantic energy was twisting words and scripts, leaving fossils of error in its wake. The current editorial floated against the press, also experiencing bankruptcy, and the national reports expressing an exasperated awareness of the poetic nature writing finance. Fuming chemicals attacked the pills in their plastic bottles. A council rushed to support the interests of the city. They dragged their feet like squealing smoking brakes on a heavy freight. Atypical characteristics were interfering with the rooster and the duck, the cat and the two mice, so it was thought to be ridiculed. The long slide crossed not into cartoons, but unending disappointment in ab-reacting figures who responded to insults with memorable acts of adjustment. Wisdom did not prevail. The alternative struck to kill the trust of unfailing optimism, which exhibited stubborn ignorance as the puzzle within apparent bravery. Where such a trait as courage was not deemed indispensable, the change demanded some perspective of durability, general ideas related to specifics and thematic inference. Thus, medical assistance implied financial health to define the obvious thought after the fact. The going was to be sounded and the interminable threat revoked. Unknown consequences were approaching observant station keepers who could not escape uneasiness while calculating passages and escape routes. None were planning to leave their homes to chance or adversity. Worry meant thought. Anxiety was applied to nerves, so laughter ended each hold on.